So good morning everyone. From today onwards we are going to start the design for the welded connections. So as you can see over here, there are two types of weld mostly used in our syllabus. There are two types of welds, that is the butt weld and the fillet weld. As you can see over here, this is the type of the butt welding and this is the type of the fillet welding. When only one single plate is there and you have to weld it from the middle, you are using the butt weld. And if the two plates are there and you have to do the welding, you are going to use the fillet weld. Then the assumptions, particular assumptions for the welded connections is that it should be homogeneous, it should be isotropic, and the deformation is being neglected in the welded connections. Then, as you can see over here, this is the welded connection diagram. In this is T1. T1 is nothing but your thickness, and this is your throat thickness. This is known as this part is known as the throat thickness. ये जो है, this is your leg length. This is your root. This part is known as the root, and this part again is known as the leg. And this is your thickness T2, and this is ये यहाँ पे जो बताया है, this is your toe, and the size of the weld is denoted by S. So note down this for the welded connections. Draw this diagram and note down these basic things. Then we shall proceed further.
Ma'am, can you explain which type of deformation is neglected?
Which type of?
Deformation is neglected, means assumption. What?
Yes. Yes, in any type of welding, whether it is a butt weld or fillet weld, we are not going to consider any type of the deformation. Deformation is being totally neglected in both the types of the welding. While designing the sums for the welded connection, we are not going to consider any type of the deformation. Okay?
If the deformation due to temperature change or external stress.
Yes. Yes, all the types of deformation, that is deformation due to temperature, deflection, we are not going to consider any of the deformation.
Okay, ma'am.
And slightly increase your speed. Draw this diagram fast and note down all the things. Then we will proceed further. And all of you are requested to join on time. Those who are joining late, please join on time. Okay, all of you had completed up till here. Yes, done. Should I proceed further?
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay. Now, the formula to calculate T is K into S, where K is nothing but the constant and K will always depend upon your degree. So for 90 degree, the value of the constant will be always 0.7. And almost we are using the sums for 90 degree weld only. So for K, we are going to take the value it as 0.7. And if the angle will change, it will depends upon the angle. But for 90 degree, the value of the K constant is 0.7. So note down this as a note. That is the formula to calculate T is K into S. Point for 90 degree, the value of K is 0.7 and K depends upon the angle. Okay, done. Should I proceed further?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what do you mean by S? That is size. Size is nothing but it is the minimum leg length of the weld, and the leg length is the distance from the root to the toe of the fillet weld. जो आपने देखा है leg length, मैंने already I have shown you in the diagram what is the leg length. So leg length is nothing but the distance from the root to the toe of the fillet weld. And the minimum S shall not be less than 3 mm. It should not be less than 3 mm. This is from the IS code page number 22. सॉरी टेबल नंबर 22 पेज नंबर 78. आपका जो s की वैल्यू है इट शुड नॉट बी लेस देन 3 mm and the maximum value of s it should be t minus 1.5. It should be t minus 1.5. Again this is from the page number 80 clause number 10.5.3.2 of the IS 800 2007. And again, the value can be 3 by 4 t for the round edge. Maximum value for s can also be 3 by 4 into t, that is for the rounded edge, and this is for the t minus 1.5 किसके लिए square angle के लिए, and 3 by 4 into t is for the round edge. So no need to write this. I will share this PDF with you. So no need to write this. Then the effective throat thickness. Effective throat thickness is denoted by capital T. Capital T is nothing but the shortest distance from the root of the fillet weld to the line joining the toes. जैसे मैंने आपको बताया, see in the diagram where is the T. T throat distance कहाँ पे है? You can see in the diagram. All that you had already drawn before. So it is nothing but the shortest distance from the root of the fillet weld to the line joining the toes. जो line fillet weld और toes को join कर रही है, it is that distance. And the formula to calculate T is K into S. वहां पे K क्या है? K is nothing but the constant and it always will be depend upon the angle between the two members. Again the value of K आप कहाँ से लेते हो? From the table number 22 page number 78. I think there is no need to show the in the IS code, you can search it in the IS 800 2007. So K की value you can take from the page number 78, table number 22. And K is 0.7. अगर क्वेश्चन में दिया नहीं है K की वैल्यू तो always you have to take it as 0.7. And minimum value for T should not be less than 3 mm and the maximum value of T should not be greater than 0.7 T. But if the value of K is not given to you, you have to consider it as 0.7 each and every time. Again, no need to write these definitions. I will share this entire PDF with you. Then design stress of the weld. Design stress of the weld is given by the formula FWD equals to FWN by gamma MW. So FWD is nothing but the design stress of the weld. Design stress of the weld is denoted by FWD. And FWN क्या है? FWN is nothing but the nominal stress of the weld. FWN is your nominal stress of the weld. And the formula to calculate FWN. FWN calculate करने के लिए you are having the formula FU by root 3. Everybody is knowing what is FU. And gamma MW. Gamma MW क्या है? Partial safety factor for the weld. Again, partial safety factor ऑलरेडी हमने बोल्टेड कनेक्शंस में भी यूज किया है. एंड फॉर द वेल अगेन वी हैव टू टेक इट फ्रॉम टेबल नंबर 5 पेज नंबर 30. So we'll start with the sums. Yes, understood up till here? Anyone is having any doubts? Should I proceed with the sums?
Ma'am, this you are showing when two steel structures are perpendicularly welded.
Yes, as you can see in this particular diagram, these are the sums based upon the bracket connection. जब भी आपको ऐसे टाइप का ब्रैकेट कनेक्शन को वेल्डिंग करना रहा, तो at that time we are going to use these welded connections only. Means at that time we are going to use the we are going to use the butt weld or the fillet weld for doing the welding. जब भी अगर ये ऐसे टू प्लेट्स है, ये यहाँ पे जो बताया, ये देखो ये इंक्लाइन लाइन में जो बताया है, that is nothing but the welding that is done between these two connections. ये जो यहाँ पे इंक्लाइन लाइन में जो बताया है ना,
ऊपर, हाँ, ऊपर और नीचे भी वेल्डिंग है क्या?
ऊपर और नीचे और ये साइड में, ये पूरा जो बताया है that is nothing but the welding done to this bracket connection.
ओके, तो ये डायग्राम और ये डायग्राम अलग है ना, लेफ्ट और राइट वाला?
यस, ये डायग्राम मतलब क्या है, जस्ट तुमको समझने के लिए टी कहाँ पे है, व्हाट इज टी एंड व्हाट इज एस, वो बताया है.
ओके,
ये दो एंगल सेक्शन है, एंगल सेक्शन के वहां पे टी क्या है और एस एग्जैक्टली टी कौन सा वैल्यू है और एग्जैक्टली एस कौन सा है, वो बताया. दिस इज जस्ट फॉर योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड दिस डायग्राम इज फॉर द क्वेश्चन.
यस मैम, ये क्वेश्चन वाला डायग्राम एक बार समझा दो ना मैम.
यस यस. सो in this particular sum, what you have to do, you have to calculate the safe load P, which can be placed on a bracket connection as shown in the figure, and take the size of the weld as 6 mm and consider the shop fabrication. Here they had used the shop fabrication. So as you can see over here, यहाँ पे उन्होंने आपको क्या बोला है, यहाँ पे दो कनेक्शंस दिए हैं, उन्होंने दो ब्रैकेट कनेक्शंस दिए हैं, and they have given you the size. It is unequal. मीन्स ये ऊपर का जो है इट इज ऑफ द साइज 150 और नीचे का यू कैन सी इट इज ऑफ द साइज 50 ओनली. सो इट इज अनइक्वल. No, sorry, it is equal. Both are of the size 150 only. And here you can see itna distance is your 80 and this distance is your 400. And this is nothing but the distance R. और यहाँ पे जो बताया है this is your welding done to this bracket connection. ये जो incline बताया हुआ है ऊपर से साइड से incline, this one, this slanting line, these are nothing but the welding done to these connections, to this bracket connection. And here you have to calculate the load P. So just write down the question and draw this diagram. Then we shall proceed for the solution.
मैम साइज ऑफ बेल्ट 6 mm मतलब क्या एग्जैक्टली?
Size of weld is given to you 6 mm. Welding का जो size है that is given to you that is 6 mm. जो वेल्डिंग करोगे उसका जो साइज दिया हुआ है that is your 6 mm.
वेल्डेड के बाद जो थिकनेस बढ़ेगी वो?
हाँ. Okay, done. After completing, let me know. Yes, completed.
यस मैम कंप्यूटर।
Okay. So throat thickness that is capital T. Throat thickness, as I have already told you, how you will calculate throat. The formula to calculate throat thickness T is K into S. यहाँ पे K is nothing but the constant. So here also they are not given you the value for the K. So जब भी constant की value नहीं दी रहेंगी, you have to consider it as 0.7 each and every time. So K is 0.7 or size of weld is given to you that is 6. तो थ्रोट थिकनेस की वैल्यू होगी 4.2 मीटर. देन FA is nothing but the load upon area of the weld. तो load is not given to you. P की वैल्यू आपको दी नहीं है. They have told you to calculate the value of P. And area of weld कैसे कैलकुलेट करोगे? As you can see, वो देखो अंदर का ब्रैकेट कनेक्शन. अंदर का ब्रैकेट कनेक्शन की होल साइज you have to consider. That means this one. ये 150, this one is your 400 and again this is your 150. So 150 into 400 into 150, that is the area of the weld. So 150 plus 400 plus 150 into throat thickness, that will be total area of the weld. तो ये कैलकुलेट करने के बाद में आपको वैल्यू मिलती है 0.34 p न्यूटन पर mm². So just do up till here. See whether you are also getting 0.34 or not. How is P into 10 raised to power 3? As you can see over here in the question, यहाँ पे P is in, they have not mentioned here that P is in kilonewton or in Newton, but we are considering it in what? 10 raised to power 3 क्यों multiply किए? We are considering it in Newton. We are calculating in Newton. That's why we are going to multiply it by 10 raised to power 3. And P is not given to you. It is unknown. P आपको उन्होंने कैलकुलेट करने के लिए बोला है, इसलिए हमने P को P ही रखा है. Okay. Yes, done. Yes, completed up till here. Should I proceed further? Okay. Yes, all others had also completed. Please reply. Only one student is replying. Done or not? Okay. Now for calculation of FB, you need to calculate, the formula is PER by IP. So for that, first of all, you need to calculate X bar. X bar is nothing but A1X1. The formula to calculate X bar is A1X1 plus A2X2 plus A3X3 upon A1 plus A2 plus A3. So A1X1 is nothing but L1 into T1. The formula to calculate A1X1, A1 is what? Area calculate करने के लिए L into T, that is length into thickness. So L1 into T1 plus L2 into T2 plus L3 into T3. Same denominator में भी like that only L1 into T1 plus L2 into T2 plus L3 into T3. तो अभी यहाँ से ऊपर से T1, T2 and T3 we will get common, and from downward side also T1, T2, T3 we will consider it as common. So both the terms will get out, cancel it out. So नीचे क्या बचेगा? Only L1x1 plus L2x2 plus L3x3 upon L1 plus L2 plus L3. So note down up till here, then we will proceed further. From numerator and denominator, T1, T2, T3 will get cancel it out. Yes, done. Yes, Maas, Mayur, completed up till here. Okay. Now again go to the diagram. See your diagram. So diagram पे से सबसे पहले हम ऊपर वाला साइड कंसिडर करेंगे. So L1 into X1. So L1 is what? 150 and X1 as we are considering from the left hand side. लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से कंसिडर कर रहे हैं तो x1 कितना रहेगा 75. अगेन योर सेकेंड साइड इज 400. जस्ट सी योर डायग्राम जो आपने डायग्राम ड्रॉ की है ब्रैकेट करेक्शन की. देन सेम 400 इंटू अगेन वी आर गोइंग टू सी फ्रॉम द लेफ्ट हैंड साइड. सो x कितना आएगा इसका 0 आएगा एज इट इज वर्टिकल. देन अगेन 150 इंटू 75 same value upon what you will consider upon L1 plus L2 plus L3. So L1 कितना है 150 plus 400 plus 150. So just substitute all the values. यहाँ पे upon नहीं रह गया है. So you have to do that also. So 150 into 75 that is L1 into X1 plus L2 into X2 that is 400 into 0 plus L1 L3 into X3 upon L1 plus L2 plus L3 that is 150 plus 400 plus 150. एक्स बार की वैल्यू आपको मिलती है 32.14. see whether you are also getting this value or not. Understood? ये इसमें किसी को कुछ डाउट है तो you can ask. Yes, just see the diagram. ये देखो x बार you are going to consider it from left hand side. यहाँ से consider कर रहे हो. so L1 कितना है 150 into x1. अभी x1 क्या रहेगा यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस exactly from the center. तो यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस विल बी 150 डिवाइडेड बाय 2 दैट इज 75 प्लस अगेन 400 इंटू एक्स बार. अभी यहाँ से लेके इसका एक्स एक्सिस का डिस्टेंस विल बी नथिंग बट 0 because this is your x axis. So it will be 0. Then same for this, that is 150 into this distance half, that is 150 by 2 that is 75. So 150 into 75 plus 400 into 0 plus again 150 into this 75 upon L1 plus L2 plus L3. L1 कितना है 150, L2 कितना है 400 और L3 कितना है 150. Now understood? Okay. So substitute all the values in the formula x bar and calculate it. यहाँ पे अपॉन लेना है आपको L1 plus L2 plus L3. तो आपको वैल्यू मिलेगी 32.14.
मैम ये आज पाइथागोरस थ्योरम से कैलकुलेट किया ना.
यस हो गया एक्स बार मिल गया सबको. यस एक्स बार एवरीवन हैड गॉट द वैल्यू फॉर एक्स बार. Okay, the same value you had got, Anis, 32.14. कितनी मिली है वैल्यू? Okay. Now E, can anybody tell me how to calculate E, that is eccentricity? Yes, anyone? E कैसे calculate करोगे? Yes, anyone from you? Abdullah, Ibrahim? How you will calculate E? So E will be nothing but यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक का total distance, that is 150 divided by 2, that is 75 plus 80, and also we are going to consider this x bar, that is 32.14. So this distance 32.14 and exactly यहाँ से लेके तो यहाँ तक का total distance, यहाँ से center से लेके तो यहाँ तक का total distance will be your E, that is eccentricity. So 150 by 2 plus 80 plus 32.14. E you are going to get something 187.14. देखो कितना मिलता है. Here by mistake it is 197.86, but E you are going to get 187.14. See how much E you are going to get. Yes, 187.14. The value for eccentricity is 187.14. Then R, again from the Pythagoras theorem, you can see to the diagram. R कैसे मिलेगा? See, यहाँ से लेके इतना डिस्टेंस, अभी यहाँ से लेके इतना डिस्टेंस कितना हुआ? 150 में से 32.14 माइनस करोगे तो आपको कितना मिलेगा? समथिंग 117.86. Because you want this distance and this distance. So ये total distance कितना है आपका? 400. So this distance will be exactly in the center. So it will be 400 by 2, that is 200. So R, you are going to calculate by Pythagoras theorem, that is this distance square plus this distance square. You will get this distance, that is R. That is 117.86 square plus 200 square. तो आपको R मिलेगा 232.14. देखो इतना मिलता है क्या? Just check it. Okay. Okay, everyone had calculated till R. Should I proceed with the IP? That is moment of inertia. Yes, everyone had done up till here. Should I proceed with the next step?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So moment of inertia. The formula to calculate moment of inertia IP is nothing but Ixx plus Iyy. That is moment moment of inertia about x-axis plus moment of inertia about y-axis. So Ixx कैसे calculate करोगे? BD cube by 12 plus A1 H1 square. So B कितना है आपका? 150. 150 into D. D is 4.2. 4.2 कैसे आए? जो throat thickness आपने calculate की थी. See, throat thickness आपको कितनी मिली थी? 4.2. So that D you are going to consider over here. So throat thickness cube, मतलब that is D cube by 12 plus 150, that is A1 and H1. H1 is here 200, as you can see ये आपके पास diagram है. So this is your H1, that is total height by 2, that is D by 2. H1 का formula कितना रहता है? D by 2, that is 400 by 2 square. अभी यहाँ पे multiply by 2 क्यों किया? Because ऊपर का और नीचे का same size है, that is 150. So we are going not writing it again, we are directly multiplying it by 2. Then for the next next connection, that is the vertical connection. आप क्या ले रहे हो again? BD cube by 12. So B, you are going to consider it at 4.2. That is nothing but the throat thickness. D is your 400 cube by 12 plus A1 into H1. As you are going to consider with respect to XX axis. XX axis से consider कर रहे हो, इसलिए H1 आएगा क्या? No. There will be no H1 as you are going to consider it from the XX axis. As you are going to calculate IXX. So H1 will be here 0. And after calculating आपको moment of inertia about x axis मिलता है 72.8 into 10 raised to power 6 mm raised to the power 4. So calculate Ixx, and we are having less than 1 minute. So rejoin the lecture again after 10 minutes. And those who are not given the attendance, give your attendance in the chat box. And rejoin the lecture again after 10 minutes. Till then, calculate Ixx.